between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80, 18, Pioneer.
Straight to the air they go. Look at this, going deep right away. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
You won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Study.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
We go from tired inside, they're ready to grab us. To keep it a fun. I want the money, the cash, the food at the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking my breath, so what are we?
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense took a cap. They played that ball better than he could.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Return.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Completed over the middle. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Yellow. Fight on these two.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Yellow. My side.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
15. Hey, 57. Yellow. Attack. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Attack.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead on the first play of the drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go. Set. 65.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Now Henry, and it's out. And they kick it up. Time to push for that marker. We'll have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Covered by the offense.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Looking to throw here. pulled in by Henry. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
They give right side to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Got it. Ready?
It's Steelers ball as we return for the second. And they have to be thinking points here.
Got it. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Grab throw 80.
Looking in the air here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
It's Brashard Smith now at the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
15. Hey, 43, 42. Attack! Attack! Come back! Hey, 43, 50. Yellow. Color. Attack!
To the air, Mahomes. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now looking to throw. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that gain.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
First down from the 42.
Come on. Hit! 60 Bobcats!
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To the air on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Yellow! Attack!
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He finds Worthy, complete. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pacheco on the toss right side. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
With all these collisions, these running backs take between the tackles. Sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Back to throw Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Mahomes now.
Steelers 13-yard line.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Mahomes. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throw left side, finds Freiermuth. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
19. Prove it, 19.
They're throwing it. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This is Henry on 2nd. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st down throw, Mahomes. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another throw for Mahomes. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On target to Worthy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's caught, Jalen Royals. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Easy. Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Setting up the screen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Working quickly here.
2 on the play.
Hey, 43.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
15. Attack. Yellow. Hey, 43. Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Right side.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8.
Chiefs 24, Steelers 16.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. He is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Now here he goes. He's first down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Come on, 3. Back on leading.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him out to pick up the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They'll throw it. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimum gain.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. And I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Got all of it, and this is good. And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Throwing again, Mahomes. It's brought in. It's his back for Sean Smith. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. Shoots away from one. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
5 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the red zone on 1st. This finds Austin complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jeffrey Bossa. And the Chiefs will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Yellow.
On 1st down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback's steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet down the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Chiefs first down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Steelers' 35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 6.
They're drawn up for it. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Offense up to the line fast. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Chiefs field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
19.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly, he's going to throw. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Going now on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. In the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. He'll look to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down. Looking to throw it. He's got his man. This is Austin. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Henry. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to within one score. Setting up for a decisive onside kick here, just under 45 seconds left. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Dive play straight ahead. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First down run, nabs them 5. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh no, the ball is loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Yellow.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. So score this a win for the Chiefs. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of